Imagine being able to build your very own app, or even launch a powerful AI agent without writing a single line of code. No complex programming languages, no late nights debugging, no hiring expensive developers. Just an idea, a few clicks, and suddenly, you have something real and usable. So, let's start with the basics. What exactly is Momen.app? At its core, Momen is a no-code and low-code platform. That means instead of sitting down with JavaScript, Python, or Swift, you get to build visually. Think of it like playing with digital LEGO blocks. You have pre-made components, and you just drag, drop, and connect them until you've created a working app. But here's the catch. A lot of platforms make this promise. What makes Momen stand out is the scale they claim you can reach. They say you can build apps that handle up to 1 million daily users. That's not just MVP territory. That's enterprise-level performance. But what really caught my attention is the AI integration. Momen doesn't stop at traditional app building. You can also build AI agents right inside the platform. Let's say you want a customer support bot for your app, or maybe a recommendation system that suggests content or products to your users. Instead of needing to wire up an external API and manage a server, you can design and launch your AI agent from within Momen. Another feature worth highlighting is monetization. A lot of no-code tools let you build apps, but then you get stuck figuring out payments, subscriptions, and user management. Momen has already thought about this. You can integrate payments directly, manage users, and even set up subscription models. That means if your idea starts taking off, you don't need to pause everything and hire a developer to bolt on monetization. It's built in. Now, let's take a step back. Why does any of this matter? The reality is, building apps traditionally is expensive and time-consuming. If you're a solo entrepreneur or a small startup, you might have an amazing idea but not the technical resources to bring it to life. That's where Momen steps in. Imagine having an idea on Monday, building the prototype by Wednesday, and showing it to potential users or investors by Friday. That's the kind of speed Momen is aiming for. And in today's fast-moving world, that speed can be the difference between success and being left behind. Let's also compare Momen to some of the competition, because context matters. Platforms like Bubble, Adalo, and Glide have been around in the no-code space for a while. When you first head over to Momen.app, the process starts with a quick sign-up. You can choose the traditional email method, but the easiest way is to simply sign up with Google. With just one click, it connects to your Google account and you're inside. No long forms or complicated setup. Once you're signed in, Momen will guide you with a few initial questions. These are designed to understand your goals. For example, what kind of app you want to build, your level of experience, and the purpose behind your project. It feels more like a friendly onboarding rather than a strict setup, so you're not left confused about what to do next. After answering those quick questions, you're taken straight into the dashboard. This is the main workspace where all the action happens. On the left-hand side, you'll see the Components panel, where you can drag and drop elements like titles, buttons, text inputs, images, and even videos onto your app page. In the center, you have your canvas area. This is where you actually design your app, and you can toggle between different screen sizes, desktop, tablet, or phone, to preview how it will look across devices. It's really intuitive and makes responsive design a lot easier. On the right side of the dashboard, you'll find the Settings panel, where you can tweak design details such as the page title, SEO, layout, size, and padding. This gives you full control to fine-tune the app and make it feel polished. Overall, the dashboard is clean, drag-and-drop friendly, and powerful. Perfect for anyone who wants to build apps visually without coding, exclusive updates, and maybe even chat with an AI-powered assistant that feels like you. With Momen, you could design the app's interface, integrate payments for subscriptions, and build that AI assistant, all without hiring a team. Or let's say you're a startup founder with an idea for a marketplace app. You could build out the listing features, integrate a recommendation AI, and start testing with real users in weeks instead of months. That's the promise. And honestly, it's exciting. So the big question, is Momen.app worth trying? In my opinion, yes, especially if you're a non-technical founder, a solo entrepreneur, or just someone with an idea you've been sitting on for too long. It lowers the barrier to entry, and sometimes the difference between success and failure is simply getting started. However, I'd still encourage you to test it carefully, watch the performance, and keep an eye on the costs as you grow. Before I wrap this up, let me know in the comments, have you tried any no-code tools before? Maybe Bubble, Glide, or Webflow? Or is Momen the first one you're hearing about? I'd love to know your experience, because it helps everyone in this community make smarter decisions. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really supports the channel. And don't forget to subscribe to AI LedgerX for more deep dives into the tools and platforms shaping the future of AI and tech. Until next time, keep building, keep experimenting, and remember, you don't need to know how to code to turn your ideas into reality. I'll see you in the next one.